Aftermath from a rare tornado was still being dealt with in Scotts Valley today.
No tornado warning was issued by the National Weather Service. ABC 7 News reporter Zach Fuentes spoke with experts about why a thunderstorm warning was issued instead of a tornado warning.
And he's live in Scotts Valley for us with the response. Hey, Zach.
Hey there, yeah, we're on Mount Herman Road in Scotts Valley. This is one of the busiest roads in Santa Cruz County and the area impacted by that tornado. Stoplights up and down this road only just started working again a couple of hours ago. We're talking 2 days after the tornado. But the aftermath isn't just about fixing and repairing the physical damage. It's also about learning lessons and figuring out how to better prepare and warn people for another event like it. Crews were still hard at work 2 days after this tornado swept through this area in Scotts Valley Saturday. All of the damage happening in a short but frightening amount of time.
The information that we have right now is generally less than 5 minutes.
The day of the tornado, the National Weather Service issued a tornado warning in San Francisco. A tornado there never happened, but in Scotts Valley, it was a thunderstorm warning that was issued, not a tornado warning. We asked why.
It can get a little hard to tell with on radar what's going on in the mountains, especially when you have terrain like that. It can get pretty tough to tell.
The National Weather Service said that the thunderstorm warning does still call on people to seek shelter in the centermost room of a sturdy building, a warning they hope people will take seriously.
Severe thunderstorms that are rotating can produce tornadoes. They may not at times, as we saw in San Francisco, but they are still dangerous thunderstorms that is why we issued the separate warnings for them.
AccuWeather Chief Meteorologist Jonathan Porter says even though tornadoes are rare in the rugged terrain of Santa Cruz County, the thunderstorm cell that spawned the tornado was trouble from the beginning.
In this scenario, the right conditions came together in exactly the right spot to produce this damaging tornado.
Scotts Valley City Manager Molly Legault said the city works closely with the National Weather Service and hopes lessons can be learned.
They called it in San Francisco and then it didn't happen, and then they saw it here and didn't think it could happen, so didn't want to maybe scare people. But I think in the future we have to realize that severe weather is real and it's happening, and just because it hasn't happened here before doesn't mean it can't happen in the future.
Now, the National Weather Service says it's in the beginning stages of its after-action review. This is something they do after every weather event to see what they can do better and to, of course, pour over all of the data they received from this weather event. In the meantime, though, they are telling everyone to take the alerts they issue seriously because, as we see, these weather events can be potentially damaging. Right now, live in Scotts Valley, Zach Fuentes, ABC 7 News.
All right, Zach, thanks very much.